What's up, family? So today I'm gonna show you guys how to paint your tires like Kanjo style without spending hundreds of dollars to get the same look. So I'll take you over here to show you what I purchased. So the first thing that I purchased was some glue. You see the glue? I got it from the upholstery store like Michael's. It was pretty cheap. I think it was a couple of bucks. So here is the first thing that you need. See that? It's tacky spray. Get up close so you can see it. Acid free, crystal clear. You can get any type of upholstery adhesive or spray adhesive to actually use for this project. And then I went on Amazon and I ordered these stencils. I think they were, like $6 or $7. I measured the tire to make sure I had the right size. I think these are 3-inch letters, but after that, I just used a piece of paper. You can see these. You can kind of split them off or break them up, which is what I did. Then the next step you do is you just use your stencil. You use your stencils, you lay your stencils over the paper, and then you carefully, with a sharp razor blade, go around and trace the letters. Then I spray some of the tacky glue on the back of the piece of paper here and over where the letters are, and then I carefully laid it down right along the tire, or placed it wherever I thought would be the best place. And you can kind of see how I got the edge of the tire here, how I measured it. I just took my finger and I made an indenture right around the rim of the tire so that I could actually make sure that I was getting it to the right size. Then I traced the letters according to the rim size, basically to fit the tire. You can see I did this one as well, same thing. And now I'm going to show you the next step. Here is the next step. I'm going to grab my paint. So I use some Rust-Oleum, High Performance, just basic white paint. Doesn't have to be anything specific or spectacular, it just has to be regular white paint. And then make sure you shake it up real well, of course, if it's a cool day like it is today. Then once you've got it all shaken up, see the ball moves freely, all I do is do a test spray, okay? And I'm gonna put my hand right here to kind of hold down the paper, and then you just spray. That's it. I'll show you the finished product in a few minutes. I'm gonna let it dry. I'll turn the camera around and take off the paper, but just make sure you have it evenly coated. Doesn't need to be super heavy, so that should actually work. Yeah, that's it. So give me a few minutes, I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna come back, take the paper off, and show you guys how it looks. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and take the paper off and see what it looks like. Nice. A top tip, like if you actually do the stenciling in the middle of the paper, then you won't have to worry about the overspray if you're not doing a lot of letters. Otherwise, you can kind of do it like this. If you know Kanjo style, you know that it's not exactly perfect. Like it looks kind of messy, which I think is cool. But I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit with some alcohol, and then off the wheel right here, which should come out pretty easily. And then we'll go from there. I'll show you how to do the other side. But here's a look at this side. It looks good. I love how it looks. I love Kanjo style. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna do the other one, and then I'll show you how it looks for the completed project. All right guys, so we'll do the last part of it. I'm gonna get my glue over here again. Excuse me. I'm not gonna put glue on this one just because it's bigger, and I think I can just hold it down to kind of brace the lettering so that everything works out fine. I'm gonna realign it again, which I'll do a couple of times. I just want to see how well it comes out, if I can just kind of freehand it a little bit. So let's see how this works. So I just got up again. Yep. And I think that should be just about good. Take our time. Okay, that's the end. And that was quick and dirty. Let's see. That looks good. I'll clean it up a little bit, but yeah, that looks good. Check that out. You see it? Yep, we'll go with that. Perfect. So this is the last tire. Let's try a little differently here. So I'm trying to position myself better to make it. Here's the final product. Look at that. I think it looks awesome. I didn't decide to clean up the edges here. I kind of like the way it looks. It looks like, if you look back at some of the old Kanjo style, like Civics and stuff like that, you'll notice that usually it's a little dirty. Like it's not perfect, and I think that's one of the aspects that I like about it that makes it look cool. That gives it that race car appeal. So here's the second one. I was gonna clean this up, but I was like, nah, you know what? Screw it. I like it like that. Anyway, I'll show you a walk around of the car. I'm just gonna let these set out in the sun for a little while, let them dry properly, let the paint cure to the tire, and then after that I'll show you what it looks like on the car. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So here it is, people, the moment you've all been waiting for, the reveal to how the tire paint came out. I'm gonna show you. I'll walk over to this side, then I'll show you the whole car. I'll do a walk around. Car looks good. It looks a lot more aggressive now, and again, this is all in preparation for what the car is going to look like in the end, which is it is going to be modeled after a Kanjo style build. So look forward to more mods like that. It's not going to be the prettiest thing. Kanjo cars aren't pretty. Most of them aren't pretty, but it's going to be very functional and of course track equipped, because that's what the preparation is for. But for now, the project is steadily moving along. We're gonna do this and we're gonna have fun doing it. So stay tuned, guys. Mod for Life out.